Alright guys, originally this this episode was going to have guest commentary, but due to my own impatience and technical difficulties, I opted not to have a guest commentator, but I will still sponsor his channel. Go visit That Gaming Deku. The link is in the description. Alright, let's get started. Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I am your host, the Drunk Panda, and in this episode we are going to be heading for Snowhead Temple. Anyway, in this episode I was planning on having a guest commentator, but unfortunately due to my own impatience and some technical difficulties, that has changed. And I apologize again to That Gaming Deku. I'm afraid that I wasted your time, and I feel really bad about it. Anyway, now, as you can see, in order to get to Snowhead Temple, we have to go into rolling. Lots of rolling. Get them doggies rolling. Rawhide. As you can tell, I like to sing a lot. Anyway, here we are at Snowhead, and look at all the snow. Wow. Anyway, if you'll notice, there's a stone bird statue there, but we can't do anything about it. And if we move a little further closer, what's that? There's something in the middle of the blizzard. Can't you see it? Again, this is post-commentary, so... Well, otherwise... obviously it is. Otherwise, I'd be having That Gaming Deku with me. Anyway, if you look into the blizzard with the lens of truth, that is one big Goron. And he has quite a pair of lungs, too. Oh, this could be a little difficult to get past. Or will it? Fortunately, we have the temple opening song. And I don't know why I did that. And to think I only recorded this a few hours ago. Anyway. Now we play the Goron's Lullaby on our special drums. Wow, wrong button. There we go. Awesome song. Then again, I like a lot of the music in The Legend of Zelda. Even the simple overhead tunes like the ones that we can hear now. I don't know why, just the sound that this Goron made has always made me laugh. I don't know why. And now he rolls off a cliff. Anyway, okay, I did not mean to let that fairy loose. That was me being confused by it popping out all of a sudden. Alright then, so... Now in order to get past this, we just keep rolling, once again. And... Now I'm going to attempt this, but it most likely will not work on the first try. I'm going to attempt to roll all the way up to the entrance of the temple. Of course it doesn't work out as I planned. So I have to roll around again in order to make it back into the temple. Hooray! Of course, I start losing control again, so I decide to stop. Even though it's so tempting to just curl up and roll all the way up the thing. And ooh, magic! Anyway, I really feel bad about not having That Gaming Deku here with me. I mean, we spent a lot of time preparing for this, and then it just didn't happen, and I feel terrible. I mean, anyway, I always wondered if those were the ribs of some sort of monster or something. This is kind of big. It's going to take more than average strength to move this thing. And oh my god, white fuzzy balls of doom. No, go away. I don't swing that way. Alright, now if you don't mind, let's push this block out of the way. That gives us entrance to 3 doors. Well, technically 1 door, because one is locked and the other one is frozen. Alright. And what do you want, Tattle? At slippery places like this, you can curl up as a Goron and roll your way across. Why don't you try it? Yes, that is actually very helpful advice, unlike what Navi always gave. Navi didn't always give the most useful advice, but Tattle gives pretty useful advice. When you're in an icy area like this one, you want to curl up and start rolling And voila. Take that, Chuck Conroy. I only did it one try. Anyway. Now what we want to do is get that fairy down in that bubble down there, if you can see it. It took me a while to get myself situated just right. I want the fairy's mask out. Don't fall off, Link. Please don't. Thank you. Alright then, I keep forgetting that the controls are inverted here. Alright, we're gonna wait for that fairy to show up. And with that we get another fairy. That's 2 in the first room. Hooray! Alright, we could go that way, but we're gonna go this way instead. And, oh, wow, that's a really big room. Wow. Lots of floors. Well, it's not gonna climb itself. I wish it would, but it won't. Okay, we're gonna need Goron Link here again. And not fall off the ledge. Alright then, see more pillars here. Let's get it moving. You ever notice that all the blocks have Majora's Mask's face on them? Anyway, once we move that pillar out of the way, we can get the key. You got a small key used to open a door in this chamber, in this temple. And this is where one of those technical difficulties came up. I'll just cut ahead of this. And there we go! Now we are up for business. So, we want to get that pillar into the far side of the room. And, yeah. Good stuff will happen. And look! A fairy treasure chest. But we have no way of reaching it right now, so we'll just have to ignore it for now. Good thing that we put that pillar in place, though. Alright, let's go and get the next one. Next thing we want to do is, I went the wrong way. Why are you going that way? Go back. Go back. Thank you. I'm sorry if I don't exactly sound enthusiastic. I'm recording this, like, later than I planned to. And why didn't the ice melt? Why didn't the ice melt? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I mean, I'm firing fire arrows right into it. You can see that, right? I am not melting the ice for some reason. So, then I go to the other side and fire once, and there we go. It's all taken care of. Alright, now we're back in the beginning room, but this will be the second to last time that we'll be in this room. Now we want to go in here. And look! A big treasure chest. Let's get it. What could it be? What could it be? Could it be the treasure map? Could it be? No, you fools, it's the compass. Now you know where the dungeon's hidden secrets are. Yada yada yada. Alright, now we see that bombable wall over there. So, let's grab the blast mask, run over, and kaboom! Alright, and then you notice that box up there, that is a little, just a bit out of reach for the blast mask. What we want to do is get a bomb, wait until the last minute, and miss completely. So let's try that again. Get a bomb, this time wait a little bit, then throw it in, and we get hurt. But that's okay, because the fairy will heal us. So long as it actually goes within range. Stop running around me. I keep forgetting I don't have my sword here. And, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go up. I'm starting to get really sick of post-commentary. Alright. I love this room. Remember that icicle that we had to shoot in order to get into the mountains? There's more of them. And that's the only way that you can get them. With your bow and arrow. Fortunately, I don't have to shoot all of them down, so I'm just shooting down the few that I feel that I need to. And we're done. Again, sorry that my commentary is lackluster at the moment. Now, just notice this little wall here. It's fake! And there's a fairy treasure chest in here. So, let's grab the fairy and get out of here and miss the pillar completely. Alright, Link. You disappoint me. Why couldn't you make that jump, Link? Why couldn't you just make the jump? Oh, that's fun. Anyway, now we're up here, so we want to put a bomb right here, and watch it not explode the big boulder that I put it right next to. This game, for some reason, is full of glitches for me today. I don't know why. And with that, we get the small key! So now we can actually get out of this room, because the other door is locked. So, let's go and leave. And this room is very memorable for me. If you look up, you'll see there's a ceiling there, right? Well, you're wrong. That's not the ceiling. That's fake. And there's a fairy hidden in there. So let's take care of that. I always wondered, like, what kind of... Why'd you take off the mask? Put the mask back on. Dummy. Alright then. And we get the stray fairy. And that's all the fairies in this room, so... And you notice that music? More of those white fuzzballs are waiting for me. So, time to pound them in shape. That sounded very wrong. Alright then, anyway, now we're going to have to activate this switch by ground pounding it. And it makes it possible for us to jump across that little gap there. So let's get the bunny hood out and jump. I always love the bunny hood. It ensures I make jumps that I know I probably couldn't make with the normal Link speed. Now what we want to do is roll back here and activate this switch again. And then we switch back to normal. Put the bunny hood on, and we can make it to the door before the pillar goes down. Ha 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 ha. Alright then, now here we are. We're just about at the halfway point, people. But it's technically the halfway point. Go on. Don't slide down. Don't slide down. You want to make it to the door. You want to make it to the door. Thank you for making it to the door. And I went in this room by mistake. I didn't mean to come in here. I keep forgetting that I don't have my sword. So there's no point in that. Alright then. Let's get back out. Because I think we can make the jump across the gap there. We just have to do this whole sliding roll thing. It's like drag racing. I'll explain that later. Anyway, here we have the mini-boss. And the mini-boss is Mr. Frog Goatman. This, my friends, is called the Wizrobe, or who I will be calling that jerk. I hate this mini-boss. It is way overused, and I have no love for this character at all. His main method of attack is that you see those little platforms that he appears on? Those will appear in he will appear on one of those, and your job is to run up to him and hit him before he disappears again. Otherwise, he will shoot a spell at you that can do a bit of damage. And the first time this is the second phase, where he will make copies of himself. However, fortunately, it's not all that hard to detect him, especially if you have the compass or the map, or both. And look, going on top of a treasure chest. Anyway, what we want to do is open up the treasure chest. Let's see what could possibly be useful in this dungeon that's full of ice. Why, none other than the fire arrow, of course. And basically, the fire arrow is just a special arrow. Anyway, as I was saying about drag racing, the reason that they kind of burn out, the reason that drag racers burn out on their tires is to superheat the tires, and so that they melt. And when they start melting, there's actually friction there for enough for them to actually start going down the road because their tires are smooth. Alright, anyway, we've made it to this treasure chest. I wonder what's inside. What is inside? The dungeon map. Yes, we could have had the dungeon map the whole time, but I was too lazy to go get it until now. Alright then. And look, there's a fairy. Let's go collect it. And here's one of the few puzzles that appears in the game. The Fire Arrow Ice Switch. Yes, I know. It's an ice switch and an ice switch. Yeah, I know. I've heard the joke before. Now what we want to do is make it over to that magic thing before it disappears. So, bunny hood time! Hooray! I love the bunny hood. It's my favorite mask in the entire game. Well, besides one other transformation mask. And I completely missed the platform because I was moving too fast. And you know what? I'm sick of that that mouse. That is called a real Bombchu. So hopefully I'll get rid of it soon. Alright, Link, let's try this again. And he didn't even jump this time. Okay, this is where I get sick of that real Bombchu and decide to get rid of it. You can use your shield to deflect it and it will explode, but I just prefer bow and arrow sometimes because that one doesn't, but all the other real Bombchus will charge at you the minute they see you. So yeah. Alright, and I believe this is going to be the next failed attempt. Yep. This is going to be the failed attempt. Yep. I hate this part. I don't know why. I just muck it up so often. Alrighty then. Why do I still have the Lens of Truth on? Oh well. Alright, what I want to do is line myself up perfectly. Okay, there we go. That's what I was doing wrong. I wasn't doing the trick. Alright, and when we get up here, look! Another fairy chest! Oh, fantastic. Alright, now we have 7 fairies, so we have almost half the fairies in the entire dungeon. But that's going to be it for now. In the next episode, we're going to finish off Snowhead Temple. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, this is the Drunk Panda, signing off.